The thirsty and intelligent crow. Once upon a time, in a village near a forest, lived a very intelligent crow. The crow was so intelligent that if he set his mind to something, no one could stop him. He would always think of different ways to get food and water. One summer, there was a terrible drought in the village. All the birds suffered because of this, especially the intelligent crow. Every day he would look around for water, but it was all in vain. One day, while searching for water, the crow came across a house. In the house's courtyard, he saw a pot filled with fresh drinking water. It was closed with a lid. After looking around to see if anyone was watching, the crow planned to steal some water from the pot, thinking to himself, "There is no harm in stealing just a little bit." The crow tried pecking at the lid, but it was of no use. Then he tried hitting the lid with his beak, but that also did not work. Just when the thirsty crow was about to lose hope, he noticed something amazing. There was a small hole in the lid. Through this hole, he could see that there was some water in the pot. Thinking quickly, the crow picked up a pebble and dropped it into the hole. This made a small gushing sound, which attracted the attention of the owner of the house. He came out and shouted, "Hey, what are you doing?" The crow pretended to be innocent and flew away. This continued for a few days. Every day the crow would make a small hole in the lid and drink some water. But every time the owner of the house came out to scare the crow away, the clever crow would pretend to be innocent. One day the owner had enough of this. He said to himself, "I will teach this crow a lesson he will never forget." So he went into the house, took an axe, and came back. With the axe, he chopped off the leg of the pot and made the crow's trick of stealing water useless. When the crow returned to the pot for some water, he was shocked to see that the leg of the pot had been chopped off. The crow thought to himself, "Now, how am I going to drink water from this pot?" Just then, another idea struck him like lightning. The crow went to the nearby market and picked up a piece of bread. Holding the bread in his beak, he returned to the pot and dipped it inside the water. He took out the bread and ate it. Then he drank some water. The crow was very happy that his intelligence had helped him to find a way to get food and water during the drought. After drinking his fill, the crow flew back to his nest to take care of his children. It was so hot outside that the crow's children were suffering. Seeing their condition, the crow felt very sad. He went down to the market again and brought some bread. But this time, instead of eating it himself, he soaked the bread in water and fed it to his children. His children were very happy to receive this delicious food. They ate a lot and became stronger. Soon, the drought ended and everything returned to normal. After this, the intelligent crow continued to live in the village, and people started to like him. They would often leave some food and water for him. The crow was happy to have such caring friends. Once, when the crow was eating, some bread fell from his beak. Some mice living nearby saw this and ran towards the bread. The crow shouted, "Hey, stop! Don't eat my bread!" The mice stopped and said, "Why should we listen to you? It's our right to eat as much as we want." The crow said, "If you don't believe me, then listen to this. I am the king of all the birds here." The mice laughed and said, "You can't even protect yourself. Can you be the king of the birds?" The crow was angry, but he knew that he had to calm down. So he said, "All right, I may not be the king of birds, but I am the wisest. Whoever becomes my friend will become the wisest after me." The mice agreed to this and became friends with the crow. For some time, the crow played with the mice and told them stories. But after some time, the crow started plotting. He wanted to teach the mice a lesson they wouldn't forget. The crow thought for a few days and finally came up with a plan. One night, the crow took some flour and drew a circle on the floor of the house where the mice lived. He kept doing this for 3 nights, and by the 3rd night, he had made 3 perfect circles. After making the circles, the crow hid in a nearby tree and waited. At first, the mice were scared to go out of their house because of the big bird sitting outside. But after a few hours, their fear went away, and they started to come out of the house one by one to see what was on the floor. As soon as they stepped out, the crow would swoop down from the tree and try to catch them. The mice would run back into the house and hide. This happened for 3 nights. On the 3rd night, only one mouse came out of the house. Seeing the circle on the floor, he asked, "Who has made these circles?" A lizard living nearby heard this and said, "A crow has made them. He wants to catch mice and eat them." The mouse thanked the lizard for telling him this and returned to the house. After some time, the mouse gathered all the other mice and told them what the lizard had said. The mice were very scared and didn't want to come out of the house. But some younger mice didn't believe this. They thought the crow wouldn't be able to do anything to them. So 3 young mice left the house and went to the floor to check. Just then, the crow swooped down from the tree and tried to catch them, but the mice were too quick. They dodged the crow and hid behind a cupboard. Then one of the mice spoke up and said, "Listen, this crow isn't dangerous. Just made these circles to play with us. Let's play with him." Saying this, the mice came out of the house and started playing with the crow. The crow was very happy that the mice had become his friends. He played with them for a long time, and at the end, they all became best friends. From this story, we learn that it's important to be cautious and not trust everyone easily. You should always think about your safety and be careful when dealing with cunning people. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Keep your head clear and make wise decisions. Trust your instincts and be cautious. Don't be naive and think that everyone is good. Be aware of the intentions of others and protect yourself. Be careful and stay safe. Now, do you know the names of the 4 Vedas? Comment below if you know. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our videos. We will be back soon with another moral story. Take care until then. Bye-bye.